For this altered can, we will use, of course, the can, but also some die-cut assortments, some of them. And you will see on the screen all the elements that I have prepared, but I am not going to use them all at the end. But of course, the star here is this gorgeous paper collection. I already fussy cut some of the elements I am showing you here, which I cut out, and these are going to be used for the decoration inside the can. Okay, and of course I like to distress every one of these pieces. This Santa, for example, it's already distressed, and in the back of the same sheet I cut out these toys signed. And from the last page, some of these beautiful I don't remember the name, balls, or how is called this, from the Christmas tree. And I prepare also the black chipboard, but at the end I didn't use it. And I found this can. This is a cookies can that I found in a flea market. I also cut out with this die from C6 and Tim's Holtz. This piece I cut out 6 times, and then I stick together 3 in one and 3 in another one, and then the rest of the gears are already cut. This clock is from Tim Holtz also, but it's from an old project, as well as the metal gear. A piece of chain, it's 8 1/4 about, that tiny Christmas tree. This wax in gold vintage colors, black gesso. If you don't have black gesso, you can use black acrylic paint. And these things I found it on my husband tool box, and because this is an industrial filling collection. Okay, so I'm going to use also these small balls. These are cotton, and some beads and lights. Of course we need lights. I already showed you I bought mine in Amazon, and there was 12 and leftover pieces of the acetate, and you will see how we are going to use it. I also, because this is from my last project, had these die cuts, but I am going to use only one. It's not necessary because at the end it's covered. Okay, now we will start adding the gesso in all the edges and all the corners. I start with the lid, but at the end this is not the lid, sorry. But at the end I didn't use the lid. Okay, I just want to let this clear. And also all these gears that are from paper, I am going to cover it with the gesso in case I decided to paint it. At the end I just cover it with the gold wax. Even these pieces, I'm going to cover it with the black gesso because this is plastic, and in case I want to add some paints or the wax, it's going to stick better with the gesso instead of only the plastic. And of course, I couldn't resist to fussy cut some of these beautiful lips. And also because I have this from previous projects, I'm going to use these gears made with this mold by Prima. Okay, you will see here all the papers that I use, and I am writing here the measurement of each one to cover inside and outside this can. Okay, for the back I'm going to use only the black cardstock because this is not going to be in front, so I don't want to waste the paper. And I choose this beautiful black and white for inside the can because we will use a lot of Christmas colors in the decoration. Everything is covered. I'm going to use the wax to distress all the edges, all the corners, because it's a really finished look. At least I like it so much. If you don't want to use a wax, it's okay. I'm sure it's going to be really pretty also. Maybe some acrylic, metallic acrylic paint, but be careful because that is really liquid. So that's why I like to use the wax. It's really beautiful, the result. And now it's time to pass through the hole all the lights. I used also my scissors because I want this hole to have enough space to pass all the lights. And this piece to turn it on and off is going to be on the back, but I don't like in this way because it's a different color. So with the leftover of the cardstock, I am just going to wrap it, but I am not gluing the paper on the piece itself, because when the battery is over, I need to be able and change that. So this is going to be a kind of pocket that is going to be glue on the can of the back of the can. Okay, you can see here, and I am sure this is going to be really pretty with the lights inside of the all the elements that we are going to put to decorate this can. And now I am securing the lights inside the can with just a tiny dot of the silicone with my hot gun. And just be careful, and I'd like to put the silicone on the string, not in the lights itself. And my idea is to put these lights more in the front edge, not exactly in the edge, but you will see in a moment how is this at the end. Just make all the times that you need to secure it. And also, because I am not trusting so much in the silicone, I am going to add these tiny pieces of the same paper that I use inside, just to secure them. Okay. And now that it's ready, we can start to play with the decoration. Look at this, how pretty this looks. And you will see on the video, through the video, how I use the chipboard. I decided to use leftover pieces of the chipboard. It's brown, because it's going to be on the back of the element, so I don't want to waste the black chipboard for that. So that's why I always keep my leftovers from chipboard. These are really, really handy when you can want to stand up the characters as this Santa. You will see everything on the process and enjoy it. If you want to change your decoration, go ahead. These pieces of acetate, I just make these pieces randomly. I mean, you don't need to be precise. I had this idea to hold these decorative pieces on the roof of the lid. In that way, we will have a lot of dimension inside the can. And this beautiful oh, I still can't remember the name of this, I'm sorry. But you will watch them hanging inside. You are going to watch that I'm using a lot of chipboard to have a dimension, because the can has about 1.5 inch deep, so that's all the space that I have to make layers. And a really wonderful way to make that is using all the leftovers of the chipboard that you have from past projects. So you will see everything on the screen. you.